My fight is not with the people who have guns, it is with the guns. And the United States Supreme Court that fails to protect kids by allowing guns to be purchased so easily. Because what could be funnier? What they don't know or they attempt to ignore is that there are gay people watching. Gay people like me.
To be fit, more focused, and more motivated. So it's holding back.
My name is Toya Tene Taylor, and I am the founder and executive director of Speak with Purpose.
Speak with Purpose is an educational nonprofit that provides public speaking training and a culturally relevant curriculum that empowers youth to boldly speak their truth. Speak with Purpose educators work directly with students and partnering classroom teachers as they discover more about themselves, learn thoughtful writing skills, and practice the power of speaking up and speaking out. Students work all year to create passion pieces, a fully realized speech that is written and performed by the students about topics that matter to them.
We need to stop gun violence. I believe gun violence should stop because gun violence can harm people's health and emotions.
Speak with Purpose really complements our school values because we value inclusiveness. Part of that is not just physically in a seat, but having that voice to express themselves accordingly.
Starting with the Identity Project and the activities that they do to get to know the kids, like it all feeds into getting kids to know who they are.
With the passion pieces, what I've seen students researching, it just works really well that the curriculum aligns with our core teaching values.
Situation was happening over and over and over again, no matter where I went. Everybody deserves to be treated with respect and kindness.
What about the whole earth?
I've seen immigrant students that have just come into the country, they speak zero English. I see myself in them. When we are doing public speaking, I try to encourage them as much as possible. Even if you're not speaking in English, you can do your speech in your native language.
Speak with Purpose has inspired me in many ways. Before joining the Speak with Purpose team, I was an educator in Seattle Public Schools, and I taught 4th grade. And at the time, I worked at a school that had middle school students as well. And I was asked to volunteer and come support our middle school students at probably the first or second Rising Voices Oratory Showcase. And that was the first time I was able to see some students that maybe didn't have the best reputation, and their voice certainly was not being served at the school. And I was able to see them as leaders, empowered and confident. They stood different, they stood taller, and it just really created an amazing environment at our school.
I remember a couple years ago with Speak with Purpose, I had actually made a speech about how I wish there were more teachers that were like me, that looked like me. And so it is crazy to be able to reflect on it because I was in high school when I said that, and now I'm here doing exactly what I wish I had when I was younger.
So one thing that is really big at Campbell Hill is being able to grow students' independence. And independence not in just routines and expectations, but independence in their own thoughts and feelings. And so as we are wrapping up our passion pieces right now, students picking pieces that are super close to them, that weigh on their hearts, they are speaking more confidently about today than they were a month ago.
It speaks to giving kids a sense of self that they can carry with them throughout their years.
And that's how they move from the back of the classroom to the front.